We back. We back, Cowboys Nation. We back. All right. So as far as so this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna go down, man. This team is gonna have to run the ball. Continue to keep running the ball. Continue to keep running the ball. Because if this team is running the ball, they can open up everything for the offense. The playbook opens up wide. It is critical. So Kellen Moore is going to have to be on point. And like I was saying in the other video before that video, it was just something happened to it. But we have to just continue to run the ball and stay disciplined. And we cannot sleep on this team. And it's going to be critical. Because if we sleep on this type of team, this is a trap game. Because they got Quentin Nelson out there, they got Taylor out there, and they got guys like Pittman. So guys like Pittman, I mean, he's not the best athlete, but he is one of those guys that he can be able to make big plays for Matt Ryan. So as far as Matt Ryan, he's beaten a lot of people in the NFL. So we got to make sure we pay attention to that and play disciplined ball. But by watching them last Monday, I think it was either Sunday or Monday, they was looking shaky out there. They was looking real shaky out there. And Matt Ryan is the type of quarterback that he does not throw deep balls like that. They don't throw too many deep balls. They try to play basic ball. So what they do is they try to give the ball to the tight ends a lot. Mo Ali Cox, and then Jelani I think his name Jelani Williams. I can't remember his last name, but he went off the last game. So we got to be careful because those are good tight ends. They're big boy type tight ends. So we got to make sure that we're on point with it, man. So yeah, man. So we here, JC Cowboys Network. We just wanted to come in here real quick, make a quick live, let y'all know, man, it's going to be all right because this team needed to take a break. And when you're playing like what did we play? We played 3 games. I think we played like 3 games in 12 days. So when you usually play 3 games in 12 days, your body is beat up. So a lot of people has been saying that Tyler Smith was looking a little shaky out there, but it takes time. It definitely takes time, okay? Because he's not used to having his body playing over 10, 11 games. So with having a player like him, he's been doing very well at the left tackle position, but I think he's going to be going to the left guard position. A lot of the guys been talking about that, but it's going to be critical. It's going to be critical because at the end of the day, with your offensive line, you have to start the best 5 offensive linemen, period. Regardless, it doesn't matter. Regardless if you're putting Tyron Smith at the right tackle spot, you got to make sure that you start your best offensive lineman. And that will get you far in the playoffs, and we can play our ball, and we can be able to protect that and just make good plays out there. And as far as the wide receivers, CeeDee Lamb had a very good game last game. He got over 100 yards. I'm sure he's been hearing a lot of Odell Beckham whispers, but he went out there and he balled out. And Michael Gallup as well. So with Michael Gallup, I mean, he's been injured. I mean, the injury was serious, but now he's starting to come into his own, making tough catches, tough possession catches. And when you're making those type of possession catches, it sets the tone. It sets the tone big time. That's that Michael Irvin type stuff. So you need that type of stuff with that type of player. Now, as far as Odell Beckham, if they bring Odell Beckham in here, because he's going to visit us on Monday, not sure if it's going to happen. I ain't getting all overly excited, but I did do a breakdown on him. So if y'all want to see the breakdown, y'all can go check that out. It's a dynamic breakdown. But if we do get him, it just depends on the money. It depends on the money because if he wants the whole house, I don't know. He might gotta stand back. So because we have to think about picking up guys, signing guys like Trayvon. We got to sign guys like Micah Parsons. So these guys got to be very, very smart when it comes down to the cap. They got to be very smart when it comes to the cap. But as far as bringing in Odell Beckham, I mean, this guy can play the slot. He can play the X. He can play the Z. He can play every single wide receiver position. But it just depends on how healthy this player is. So we'll see how that pans out. But I do like what we're doing at the wide receiver position. So we'll see what happens with that. As far as the running backs, just keep feeding Zeke and keep feeding Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard had 18 carries. Zeke had 16 carries. which is, I mean, it's true balance right there. That's what you have to have, because Zeke is the type of player that he's getting older now, so you have to split carries with him so he can be able to be on top of his game, and Tony Pollard can do the same thing. But at the end of the day, it comes down to Kellen Moore. He is the guy that's going to do it. He is the guy that's going to do it. What's up, bro? Andre Turner. Yeah, he said OBJ come home. Yeah, he might be coming home. I mean, he did say he had family up here, so it's a party when it comes down to Dallas Cowboys. So he's going to visit us on Monday. So we'll see how that all plays out. But the talent is definitely there with that player. But what is that knee talking about? That's the thing. What is the knee talking about? If we can get a good eye on what's going on with that knee and what's going on with how much he wants, then possibly he can come to Dallas. I think he'll come to Dallas, and it'll be fireworks, man. So we'll see how that plays out. We'll see how it plays out. But I am liking what the offense is doing right now. I'm proud of Dak. Dak Prescott, man. It's crazy because he hasn't really been balling out of his mind, but for some reason, this team is like first in yards, first and third on third down. At the end of the day, all you have to do is play basic ball. If you play that basic ball, you'll be fine. Everything is going to click. You don't have to try to do too much. You don't want to play hero ball. Dak Prescott has to just go out there and just do his thing and run that engine. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Offense, yeah, it's balling better. It's definitely balling better. Because the thing is with Cooper Rush, he tries so much not to make so many mistakes that he plays basic ball. The game seems so much more slow. But with Dak Prescott, the thing is about him, he's gonna have to pay attention to the shots that he takes sometimes, because most of his interceptions is cover two right behind the linebackers. So you have to pay attention to that, and you're going to have your wide receivers on the same page, because chemistry is everything. Chemistry is everything, because if you're winding in your routes, if CeeDee Lamb is winding in his routes and Dak is trying to hit him on a shot, if anything, just contest it and block it, and just, block it down, not have the linebacker just step up and make a play on the ball. But other than that, Dak Prescott, man, we believe in this guy, okay? We have all the ingredients to get it done. We got Bones Fossil, we got Kellen Moore, and we got Dan Quinn. They got all the ingredients. They just got to focus in, and Dak Prescott is going to have to want it. It comes down to that at the end of the day. It comes down to it, man. It's crucial, man. Yeah, man, I'm feeling good. As far as the tight ends, man, the three-headed monster. Keep that three-headed monster going, man. Dallas, they always pick good tight ends, so we'll see how it plays out. As far as their defense, I mean, their linebackers, they're okay. Their linemen are more dangerous, if anything, because you got Yannick Ngakoue, they're right in. I mean, he's a big-time pass rusher. He has about 9 sacks this year. Cowboys record 14-3. Yeah, hey, if we running the ball and if we play our ball, hey, we can beat anybody. But we have to understand, okay? We have to understand that every game is not going to be like the Minnesota game. You're going to have your mistakes. You're going to have, things are going to happen. Penalties happen. But we got to just focus in, because they have the talent at every single position. Every single position, this team has talent, and they can beat anybody that come across that field, man. You know what I mean? So it's going to be good, man. I'm so excited, man. We definitely going to turn up, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have time to make my dynamic preview this week, so I wanted to go live real quick, but we here, baby. We here. But as far as our defense, man, I'm just so proud of the defense, what the defense has been doing. Micah Parsons continues to just wreck everything. You know what I'm saying? He just continues to he is so good, man. He is so good. What's up, Ready Red? What's good, bro? What's going on? My man, Ready Red, he always come through and support, man. That's love, man. That's love. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to Andre. Shout out to Ready Red. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So we coming with the fire, man. You already know, man. Cowboys content all day. Shout out to Law Nation. All them guys. Vach, the landlord, all them guys, man. They all good peoples, man. Yeah, waiting for Sunday. Sunday night, man. Sunday night. And I got a TikTok now, y'all, too. So y'all can follow me on TikTok. It's kind of blowing up. JC Cowboys Network. You know what I'm saying? So we trying to do this on all handles and stuff like that. But yeah, man. So like this team, if I'm just ready for this team to take that next step. If they can take that next step, I'm man, it's gonna be love, bro. It's gonna be love, bro. I cannot wait. I can't wait. Hey, and y'all want to know something so crazy? Trayvon Diggs is from like he's his family is like 3 minutes away from where I live at in Maryland. So he's not too far away. And my little brother used to play on the same little league team that he played on. So a lot of my friends coached him. So Trayvon Diggs, Stephon Diggs, man, that's love, man. He knows all of us. He knows all of us. Yeah, my channel link, right? Yay, hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm one of the hidden Cowboys YouTubers right now, but it's cool though because I'm hidden, but low key, I got some dynamic work. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about. Just bringing in different content. Everybody else comes out with their own different flavor. Landlord, Roch, everybody got their own little things that they do, man. So it's amazing, man. It's amazing. Nah, he's definitely not playing. James Washington's not playing. Yeah, they just started his 21-day window. So yeah, I don't think it'll be like a few weeks before he ends up playing. Yeah, but we'll see how that all plays out because he can play the number 3, he can play the number 4, but we do need a number 4 wide receiver. I mean, I thought that Tolbert was going to be able to take that next step, but he hasn't really done much. Noah Brown, he's good, but he's he's been playing a lot better than what he's been playing like years before. Because I remember when he first came out, Zeke, he came out and said, I am so glad we got this player. He can block well, and he's a physical player, and he'll be a good player for our team. That's what Zeke said about Noah Brown. So, but he's been doing pretty good, man. He's been doing pretty good. He hasn't turned up like 100, like, he ain't turned it up to 100, but he's been serviceable though. Yes, I'm Team OBJ, bro. I'm Team OBJ. Check my breakdown. Check my breakdown. Just as long as he stays healthy, man, he just got to stay healthy. And we need a wide receiver to clip the top off the defense. We need a wide receiver to clip the top off the defense because if we can be able to get that, then it opens up so many different things. You'll have 7 men in the box. We'll be able to run it down your throat. Kellen Moore will be able to pick more plays, and we can be able to roll. We can be able to roll. But the thing is health, Ready Red. It's health, man. Health is key when it comes down to this because we get down to the important games. But yeah, man. So defense, Micah Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, these guys should be able to ball out. You got to be able to put a lot of pressure on Matt Ryan because if he gets too comfortable out there, he'll go out there and turn it up on you. But the main thing is watching Taylor because Taylor is a downhill runner. He's a downhill runner, and he'll bust you up if you're not being disciplined, if you're not setting the edge. He's a slasher, man. So he's a good player. He's a good player. So we definitely got to watch out for him. But I believe that our defense, we have the athletes to be able to just tear this whole game up on Sunday night. So it'll definitely be good. It'll definitely be good. But as far as the division, like I see that they have a lot. Everybody's in the playoffs right now. Everybody's in the playoffs. Not worried about them. Not worried about it. We already didn't beat on the Giants. Okay. Washington, not worried about Washington because I'm from that area. So it's a lot of Commanders fans. We already beat them. They play a lot of backyard football. So if you want to play a lot of backyard football, you running around and throwing it to what's his name, McLaurin, Micah Parsons will eat you alive. He will eat you alive. So not really worried about them, but we still have to go out and play. As far as the Eagles are good. They're good, but we have the team to be able to beat those guys. So I'll go on TikTok and they just all start coming after me. So I might need y'all to go in there and back me up. But they do have the players though. Let me see. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, just contain the running back. Yeah. See, but the thing is between what's his name? Taylor and Saquon. Saquon is more like east west. He's more like this, you know what I mean? Taylor is this. So at the end of the day, we have to just make sure he can be able to go east or west. He got some well-oiled hips, but the thing is with him, he is always going north. So we got to just make sure we get a hand on him and just wrap him up. Just wrap him up. So I'm not sure how they're going to be able to how they're going to scheme Micah Parsons, but if anything, just have that man rushing. Just have him rushing. Have Leighton Vander Esch, and Damone Clark. Those guys are going to be busy against the tight ends and trying to contain the running back. But the tight ends, those boys are big boys, man. They're big boys. But I think they're doing good. Leighton Vander Esch, he's doing very well. He's doing very well, man. Usually, when you're getting paid, when you're about to get paid, that's when you start doing good. And Damone Clark, he was number 18 for LSU, so you already know what type of player he is. So he belongs. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, they don't have a wide receiver. I feel good about what's his name? Well, Pittman going up against Trayvon Diggs going up against Pittman. Yeah, man, he's gonna lock him down. I believe he's gonna lock him down because that's like the only guy that they have. They do have Alec Pierce though. Alec Pierce is another guy. He really doesn't clip the top off the defense, not a speedy guy, but he's one of those guys that's a possession type catcher, one of those guys. So we'll see how it all plays out. Then they have what's his name? Paris Campbell. Paris Campbell. So he's a slippery guy, but I mean, he can get shut down. He can get shut down too. So because I actually was going to do a breakdown on Alec Pierce. I did like him coming out or whatever, but it is what it is. He the op for Sunday. So that's just what it is. Yeah. Yeah, the four tight ends. Hey, it's gonna be interesting to see what Kellen Moore is going to do with those tight ends and how Dalton Schultz. What y'all think about Dalton Schultz for next year? Because if you got Ferguson and if you got Hendershot, if those guys are stepping up like this, I mean, if they can block, I don't know, we might not need a Dalton Schultz. I mean, he's good though. Don't get me wrong. Dalton Schultz is good, but you can tell that Ferguson and Hendershot, they got that dog in them. They definitely got that dog in them, man. And that's good. That's what you need. And these guys are actually with each other on and off the field. That's what you like to see. Oh, you like this? Yeah, this the cap, bro. This my joint right here, bro. Hey, look, I don't know if the other content creators got this one. This one right here, sneaky, bro. Every breakdown, I come right with the joint. What's going on, YouTube? Back at you again with another video. JC Cowboys Network. You already know what it is. Y'all know what it is, man. It's Cowboys all day, man. It's Cowboys all day. Shut these haters up. We've been doing pretty good, but we still got work to do. Okay, we can't get cocky. There's a lot of things that's going on. Yeah, the only one, right? Yeah, man. So as far as the Eagles, those guys, yeah, they're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong, but they are beatable. They are beatable. They barely beat Cooper Rush, and they don't beat Dak. Okay, they don't beat Dak. I told my boys that they were salty, but it is what it is. It is what it is, man. So it's gonna be good, y'all. It's gonna be good. I can't wait to see my man what's his name? Michael Gallup, man. I just want to see more from him, just to see how his health is, just to see how he's moving, man, because his possession catches, if y'all pay attention to the way he catch the ball, it changes the tone, man. It sets the tone. It sets the tone. Yeah, they barely beat the Colts. Yeah, they barely beat the Colts, but that's why we can't sleep on the Colts, though. That's why we cannot sleep on the Colts. And I was telling guys that as well, man. We have to go in there, run our ball, and do our thing, because these guys, if they can get the run game going, Quentin Nelson, he's a splitting image of Zach Martin. He's a splitting image of that guy. And if they can get a run game, that's when Matt Ryan start doing all right. So we got to stay humble. We have the athletes to beat on these boys, but we have to go in there, stay true to our scheme, and get it done. And get it done, man, because this can be a trap game, man, for us. Let's see. Colts. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Miss Sadika? Miss Sadika for the first time. What's going on, Sadika? Usually I don't do too many lives like that, so this is my first time seeing you in here. But I saw that you were showing me some love on Landlord's channel. Ready Red was showing me a lot of love, man. Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. You already know. Yeah, man. But we in here. It's Friday. We feeling real good. We feeling real good, man. I cannot wait to see how this all plays out. Okay, but these guys got to come to play. Okay, Trayvon Diggs, continue to keep doing what you're doing. Anthony Brown, what y'all think about Anthony Brown? Chat box, tell me what y'all think about Anthony Brown. Because with me, it seems like when we get to training camp, that's when he start balling out. But when we get to the normal games, he be getting cooked out there, man. So this guy see how it all plays out. We gotta see how it all plays out. I mean, he has the skill set, but sometimes I think it's mental when it comes down to Anthony Brown. It's mental, man. It's mental. I appreciate y'all for coming in too, man, because it's crazy. Yeah, you said Pierce got speed. I saw him at the combine. Yeah, my bad. I missed what you said. Yeah, he definitely got speed. He has speed, but I haven't really seen it yet on tape as far as the NFL. I seen him make some big possession catches, but we'll see. You know what I mean? But I think that Anthony Brown, he could be able to strap him. He can be able to strap him. Yeah, but yeah, Boss Man the AB. Yeah, I know. Boss Man has the athleticism. He has that grit. He has that will and determination. He has to just stay focused. He's gonna have to just do his homework. Practice, 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 practice. Because a lot of times he gets beat when he's out of position. He's close, but he's out of position. But that's the type of cornerback that we need. Somebody that's a dog like that, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. It's gonna be real good. Sunday is going to be a turn up. It is going to be a big time turn up. Yeah, man. But I'm definitely proud to see what's going on. Pick and pop. What's going on? Cowboys all day. What's going on, man? But as far as Tony Pollard, man, let me ask y'all this. So with Tony Pollard and Zeke Elliott, do you play both of them? Well, which one do you start? That's my thing. Which one do you start? Because I believe that it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Because if you can be able to use both of these guys and have both of these guys on the field, it is going to be critical. And it comes down to Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore is going to be the guy. A lot of these guys, Dallas can beat so many teams, but people fail to realize we could have beat Eagles the first game, but I believe that they had a better scheme than we did. Their coaches, they schemed. Look how they did Micah Parsons. They had Micah Parsons thinking so much. That's why coaches are so big when it comes down to the game of football. When it comes down to the game of football, man. You say, yeah, touches. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, man. Let me see. But yeah, man, it's crucial. It's crucial. Yeah. So the running backs, let that keep on rocking. I'm glad to see Zeke go out there, just as long as he stay healthy, because it seems like he's getting hurt a lot. And if he can just lose some weight, I think he can be able to be a little bit more mobile, more shifty, and stuff like that, man. So it's going to definitely be good, man. It's going to definitely be good. But I did see last Monday, the Colts, they were getting gashed. They were getting gashed, but they usually stop the run a lot. They usually stop the run a lot, but they were getting gashed. You know what I mean? So yeah, they didn't really play too well. They definitely did not play too well, but we'll definitely see how it turn out. Yeah, they said he did lose weight, but I don't know, Sadiqa. Sometimes it looked like, I don't know. He just be looking. He don't look like he's bigger than what he was back in like 2017. You know, so usually when you play in the running back position, you want to keep that same weight, get down to about 215, 220. You know what I'm saying? It because I weigh about 227. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cutting my weight down right now. And I know one thing: when I'm about 215, 210, hey, put me in the backfield. Put me back there, man. I'm ready to wreck everything. So it's a big difference, man. So, you know, he's going to have to just stay on top of his game and just do his thing, man. But yeah, man, I feel as though that if these teams, I'm not sure because I know that the Giants played the Commanders twice. So the division is going to get shaken out really quick. It's coming. It's going to get shaken out. A lot of things are about to change real soon. So once the Giants and the Commanders, whoever wins that game, that might knock them back, and it might knock Seattle into the race. So that's how it's going to do it for now. But right now, all four teams is in there until these guys beat on each other. Yep. Yeah, it's called muscles. Yeah, that is called muscles. Yeah, you know it. You know it. Yeah. Yep. Yep. But both running backs it's fine. Yeah, it's important of how Kellen Moore uses them. Yeah, man. I want to see CD Lamb just doing more as well. You just got to have him at doing more, even if it's running jet sweeps, even all those guys, man. All those guys have to play a big role. And I'm sure once we get into like the more important games, we'll see different play calls and all that stuff too, man. We'll see all that stuff too, man. So, yeah, man. So it's Friday, man. We feeling good. We watch some football on Sunday. It's going to be amazing. You know what I mean? I got more videos coming out, more breakdowns coming out. Y'all already know what it is. If y'all want to see my Odell Beckham breakdown, make sure y'all check that out, man, because it's fire, man. It's a different kind of flavor, and we loving it, man. We love it, man. I'm telling you, man. This is definitely good, man. This is definitely good. Let me see. Yeah, so this is like my third live. My wife, she not here, so I told her I was gonna go live. It was like, yeah, let me get on here and see what's good, man. See what's going on. But I've been live for 26 minutes. Hey, that's dope. This is what I needed, man. This is what I needed, Cowboys Nation, man. I love y'all, man. I love y'all, man. Definitely love y'all. But yeah, so yeah, with Matt Ryan, he's a quarterback. He'll beat you. He'll, like I was saying earlier, he's a quarterback that will beat you, but you have to get to him. You got to get to him. And they were saying that Micah Parsons, Dorrance Armstrong, and Dante Fowler have a top 5 pressure rate. Fireworks, straight fireworks. So at the end of the day, it comes down to how Dan Quinn uses these guys. It comes down to that, man. And with Dan Quinn and Mike McCarthy, I am so proud of both of them. And I asked this question on my TikTok. I said, who would y'all take? Dan Quinn, if it came down to it, Dan Quinn or Mike McCarthy? And a lot of people were saying Dan Quinn, but I'm like, man, I understand. And I would too. But but you got to give Mike McCarthy his flowers because he is rallying these guys and he is getting these guys going. He is getting them going. Yeah. Yeah, Sadiqa always showing love, man. Yeah. Matt Ryan, he definitely holds the ball a little bit too long. You cannot do that to our pass rushers because if you do, Micah Parsons is there in a second. He is there in a second, but I want to see DeMarcus Lawrence turn up because if you're getting paid $100 million, okay, you're getting paid $100 million, and you're a leader on this team. You gotta step up. And when the games are very important, you gotta step up. Make sure y'all hit that like button too, y'all. Give me on my likes, man. Y'all already know, man. Show me some love. But y'all, you gotta step up though. You gotta step up because with him, he is that leader that we need, and it's going to be critical. It is going to be critical when it comes down to it, man. So, yeah, man, yeah. So, what's his name? So it's so many guys. We have so many guys on the defensive line that Dan Quinn can just utilize. It's crazy. It is crazy. But Dante Fowler, if he can continue to keep doing that, man, we'll be able to wreck them boys up too, man. So I'm proud of these dudes, man. What's good, everybody? I got 9 people in here. This is like my third live. You know what I'm saying? Feeling good out here, man. Feeling good out here. Yeah, it's crazy because with the algorithm been kind of slow for me lately. But when I first started in the springtime, I hit the ground running. But what I'm doing now, I'm just continuing it on, just doing these lives and doing all that good stuff, man. Just keeping it going, man. But yeah, man, we about to get out of here, man. I hope y'all have a good weekend, man. And let's go Cowboys. All these guys have to do is just focus, play your ball, and go out there and work, because we have the athletes to run those guys off the field. And this is going to be a game and we can be able to take that next step to get into the end of the season, because this is when the party starts, y'all. But we believe in this team. We believe that this team can go out there and do it. And I believe that it's time for these boys to get that 6th Lombardi trophy, man. It is time. That's why I take my time and make these videos, because I got a feeling, man, this is going to be a good year for us, man. It's going to be a good ending for us. All right. All right, y'all. Well, I'll see y'all at the next live, y'all. All right. Gone.